Hey everybody, it is the 15th day of talking on English. So as you can see, I think the fluency of English may be improved, and it will improve over times. So as you can see, the appearance is really how it can be obfuscating the pronunciation weren't coming properly, guys. So I want to say sorry for that. So that is my mistakes. So I'm here presented with a proficient and a prudent, but a structure or how a professor for you guys. So you must have to listen properly, and then you can optimize all the things we've seen in your life, like how like obfuscating things, and that can even making or deteriorating your life towards something how really a miserable and dismal situation. And we are here to teach you in a proper way, then how can you get up from and get rid of from that dismal and really complicated situation. And even you have a lot of complexities in your life, but you just have to be clear that you just have to come out from that problem, and everything could be solved and can be solved within with the help of your own knowledge, your own wisdom. So with your own creativity and your own ideas, so that's enough. So you don't have to think a lot for that, and that could be enough. So if you are suggesting and you are advising someone to concentrate on a specific topic or a particular thing. So but others are not, even they're just neglecting day by day, and they don't want to they're still ignoring you. And in that way you don't have to go ahead with and you don't have to chase those people who never want to be with you. So just leave those people and go ahead and go ahead with your solitary journey. So that would be enough good and good enough for you. So you just have to instigate everything in a proper way, even that was in a like a destructive way, but with overtime you can make that how really shining and luminous. And you must have to be voracious for that thing. And even if you go through the way of voracious, you must have hunger for that to get that success, that achievement. Even that must be looks like how really precious, and the thing which is not achieved by anyone. So in that way you could feel, and you always feel like motivated and inspired within yourself. The inspiration and motivation must be within you, and that will be always within you, and you will feel how it is really tedious. You think, you never think, guys. So you don't have to think a lot for that, and everything will, you can overcome from with everything. And you just have to what, the skill is all how the skill is only hidden within you, and you just have to turn your skills with your proper vision, with the proper strategy. Only you will feel freedom and feel free when you just came out of from the embarrassment, your own how own your shameless behavior, you know and you were feeling, and you were still in living in that. What the hell is happening with you? You don't have to face it. You didn't need to go through this way anymore, because you were with the you're how you are familiar with the what, with mr. Dinesh, you know as a how as a really lucrative channel, creator channel. So he has initiated on posting videos on how what, you don't know anything. You must have know something about it. Because I'm not lying or something like that. You have to know many things from me for your progress and your what, hard work and diligent things. So only in that way you can become a man that you ever want to become. So if you want to obliterate your life, and then just stay as a real indolent and distribute person, and you don't have to do anything like others are doing, and you just have to stay really. You must have to be very hostile and aggressive, even at a small on a small matters. In that way, your life is really how shiny and luminous. I'm looking with, and I'm still staring on your activities, and you don't have to say a lot of things here, because I'm already go ahead, and I don't need to look back. That's enough. So that could be enough. So you don't need to feel like embarrassed or how really shameless. You have to be very shameless, guys. You don't need to feel uh, shy anymore. You don't have to go through that way. Or if you are going through this way, then just come out from that situation and live in the real life. And that there is a pleasant way, there is a pleasant environment, and you'll actually learn from the reality. Yeah, how actually beautiful the reality is. No matter, you just have to hard work on your progress. Only if you focus on your progress, then everything is there possible. You don't have to say. And first of all, you have to make your conversation and communication skill better. So only in that way you could become a man you ever would like to become. you know so that's it. That's the reason behind becoming a very successful and prosperous man. So never think everything is winning here. You just have to focus on your actions, and that's enough. Even your steps is little bit like tiny, a little. You're just beginning your journey with, and backing your journey with how, with a little setup or something like that. Even if you are starting a business, or you are turning into an entrepreneur. So in that way, and if you are becoming a very good student and studies or anything like that, and if you want to become very famous and how really popular singer or something like that. So in that way you have to focus on your poetry and ideas, that on the basis of how to make that better with times. In that way everything could be how everything could be possible here, and you don't need to worry for that anymore. Because we can see a lot of exam. All the people are here successful with their dedication, consistency, uh, with their conscientious visions, strategy, and their mentality and mindset. So all these things are behind, but nobody sees. This is but but also nobody focus on their how, their discipline or something like that. But it has to be focused. So until you won't focus on your what discipline, otherwise you won't learn anything, and everything's in like really how you can't even able to be appreciated by anyone's, because nobody will appreciate you because of your activity. What actually you are performing in your life, and what is the behind of your truth. Because you are just wasting all the time, all your precious time. It time will won't be back. So just focus on your communication or like any kind of skill. So if you have this in a proper way, and you will get anything. You can even work as a, if your communication and convey skill is better, then you can even work as a salesman. In that way you can given get a lot of how got a lot of you will be rewarded by many by consultancy institutions or any kind of things. Everything will seems like a lucrative things. So until you become what really a good communicator or something like that. So otherwise you won't have anything, and then you'll feel like really embarrassed or something like that. So learn to be like those, and just focus on your improvement. So only in that way that everything is possible. Otherwise nobody comes to know everything, a little thing about you. Everybody just want to save their own benefit. Everybody wants their own benefit. But nobody here wants and give a little thing to you, because everybody are here cunning, ruthless, reckless, and they're also rest. They has only they will feel restless, and no, they won't even going to think a little bit about you guys. Even you have provided them a lot, and you have supported a lot in their time. Where from at the time when they didn't get any support from the other people, but you had supported them. The hand was on their on their other hands. So in that way you had a lot of assassins, and you really support him